So corruption in India is an issue that affects the economy of India at both the central level, state level, and the local level. If we see the corruption perception index, so India's ranking is depleting every year. Like in 2024, India's ranking was around 85. Right now, India's ranking is around 91 out of 182 countries. So we can see that the corruption in India is happening every year, and it's not getting to a stop. So right now, if we see the nature of our country, so India, there are three organs of of the government: legislature, executive, and judiciary. So in legislature, the main work have to make a law, the executive have to enforce a law, and the judiciary main work is to see that the law is getting applied in an effective way without any arbitrariness. But what happened if we see in parliament, the most of the MPs or in a state legislative assembly, most of the MLA are facing any type of corruption charges. Like recently, there was a case against TMC MP Mohua Mitra, in which the allegation was put on her that she took money from a big corporate company for asking question for them, a corporate company from the government. And if we see in itself, in parliament or a state legislative assembly, corruption have took place through the way of criminalization. So most of the MP or MLA are accused of facing criminal charges. A severe one recently, there was a news against former MP of Karnataka, Revant Revanna. So he is a grandson of a former PM HD Rao. So recently, what happened was it was seen that he was facing a charge of rape, and last 3-4 days before, it was seen that Prajwal Revanna was using phone in a jail. So it's all happening because of the corruption. Like he is a very he comes from very influential background, and he used that money for taking an advantage. So if we see what are the main reason behind the corruption, so it can be low paying wages of the workers, like salaried employed. So they are getting a very low wages workers in comparison to any other countries. Like there was a report in which it was said that the Supreme Court judges of India are working on only 10% of salary that the US Supreme Court judges have earned a monthly. Like so, US Supreme Court judges are earning 1 lakh, then Indian Supreme Court judges are earning only 10,000 rupees, and they are doing the same type of work. So, and second cause is maybe we can say lower job opportunities. So in India, the government jobs are very less, and the third option can be lack of accountability. So in our country, it always seen that the government have very less types of accountability, so they do not want to take any types of accountability. Even the corruption is happening, they will not try to solve the problem by coming in media, by issuing the public like where the wrong is happening. The fourth, maybe the issue is lack of unity itself between the people. So let's suppose I am going in the government office and I am giving 500 rupees for doing for solving my case, like making any document, and thereafter I will criticize that the officer is bad, he is corrupt. But the moment when you are giving that 500 rupees, if you like take a stand on that place himself, then that problem can be solved. So and another issue can be lack of reputation itself between the corrupted people. Like you are the people that elected the person in MP, that elected the person as a MP or MLA who himself faces the criminal charges. So who elected them? The people itself elected the people. So then why are you expecting that he will do good for the people? And if we see the impact of corruption, so impact can be very severe, like brain drain cases. So most of the Indian talk that they will leave the country because they don't think that they have a good opportunity. Poverty. So most of the time, what happened if there are any schemes coming? So a lot amount of that any scheme went into the bureaucratic hands, politician hands. So a very less amount of money left for the actual people. So recently there was a case from Delhi just 1 week before, where the government have issued a tender for cycle distribution between the students, and the total scheme cost was around 90 crores. So what they had done, the Delhi government had done, as per the report, so the bicycle cost would be only 4,500, but they paid around 7,500, and they issued a tender to a company who are just only seller of that bicycle. They are not manufacturer, and they made a guideline for that tender in such a way that the actual manufacturer of a bicycle should not get that tender, so that the influential people, their supporters got a tender, so that everyone get a portion from that scheme. So such type of happening is always take place in India, and it also led to psychological stress on the people. So recently we can see the corruption that took place in NEET exam, Jharkhand protest is happening, Bihar protest is happening. So everywhere the actual and suicide cases. So in the how corruption led to impact on people, that almost 22 students took suicides due to NEET paper leak. So everywhere that is happening. And most of the time, it also said that the corruption money got used in terror funding, Maoist funding, Neslight area. So all these incidents also took place. And as per the reports, so I was just studying one international report where it is said that the black money, which went outside from India, if we took back all the money, then the Indian government have not to take any type of tax from Indian people for the last 30 years. That amount of black money have moved from India.